Hey everyone, it's Eternal Realm owner welcome you guys. A giant abalone found by coastal fishermen, 10 people can't even wrap around its suspected nuclear wastewater mutation. Ancient tree in 5A scenic area grows wildly, roots spread for miles, drawing tourists. Cracks appear on the ground, possible abnormal earth pulse. TCH, just a bunch of clickbait headlines. No different from the zombie bite scare next door years ago. Exactly, way less interesting than the school bell breaking up. Whoa! It's really the school bell, Chu-chingly. Look, that boy, I think his name was Fong. Fong something. Fong-yi. I thought it over. I don't think we are very realistic. Maybe it's only then we realize we weren't really right for each other. A lifetime together requires not just courage, but compatibility too. So, let's break up. Heh, whatever. No matter how you try to get me back, it's impossible. Why isn't he saying anything? Is he so shocked he broke down? Lost his mind? Of course she's the school bell. Shouldn't he be on his knees begging for another chance? Oh, all right then. Got nothing else to say? Then I'll be going now. Hey you. That quick? Is he faking it, or is he really something else? I don't care what you're thinking, or what tricks you use, I'm not getting back together with you. Don't flatter yourself, school bell. I'm busy with my own. No way. He just got away like this. Chu-ching-li and the rest have no idea what's about to happen. Things like money and education, the current rules of society, will all turn to ashes. They don't know that I've come back from a future disaster, a man reborn in this timeline. To me, the Chu-ching-li in front of me is just a distant stranger from another life. Right now, I've got more important things to deal with. School bells? Reputation? Everything is about to be reshuffled. The real crisis is for all of Blue Star humanity. This all started last night. Aura recovery detected, full activation in 364 days, 11 hours, 59 minutes. Once Aura recovers, the world will undergo an unprecedented transformation. Society's rules will be rewritten, the age of cultivators is coming. Power will become the new standard. Wait a minute. Who are you really? This system hails from the ends of the universe, using top-tier algorithms embedded with cosmic secrets. It auto-generates cultivation techniques based on spiritual materials the host touches. Current techniques, 0. This was your ending as an ordinary person, and the fate of billions on Blue Star. The old me died. I remember now. My past life, I was just an average person swept away by the tide. Struggling just to survive, hoping to outlast the disaster. But I saw my nation fall, people suffer. I couldn't escape mutated beasts in the end. I died in despair, filled with rage and a desire for revenge. Maybe that's why I was chosen by this system, brought back to a year before Aura recovery. Right now, most people have no clue about the coming change. I'll use every anomaly caused by Aura to my advantage. System initializing new assessment. Host successfully bound. New path unlocked. Everything in existence can be used as material for this system. Please collect powerful techniques and abilities. Become a powerful cultivator, save the world. Humanity now faces an unprecedented crisis. We can't find answers in the past, only adapt with our own strength. This is. The government neither confirms nor denies the strange phenomena, only telling people to prepare. This type of messaging is the Xia Nation's subtle way of issuing a warning. Reports once considered mythical nonsense would have never gone viral like this before. Xia's indirect, silent approach helps citizens stay calm and trust their country. It's a tough and slow method, but far more effective than the neighbor's chaos and gunfire. Wait, the system said I can use anything. Does that mean / should go wherever anomalies occur? Chingching University new students, please take safety precautions, wear sunscreen. Even top universities are doing hype now. This heat could kill people. So fake definitely a paid trending topic. Wait, how can the weather differ this much? Chingching Li is only a 15-minute drive away. New student registration will continue. Please avoid the high UV north gate. All other entrances open. When anomalies first occur, most people just think it's a stunt. Only I know. My first opportunity has arrived. This is the north gate of Chingching University, the least crowded. Something's definitely wrong here. What is that little light in the air? Detected intense fluctuation in yang attribute. Unlocking yang attribute data template. What the hell? Am I hallucinating? No, this is an apostle descent. Is it done compiling? I feel like I'm about to die. Compilation complete. You've acquired a yang attribute technique. This is Chingching University. Classmate, do you need help with your luggage? Classmate, which dorm building are you going to? Do you know the way? I can take you. Classmate, this is our club's recruitment booth. Take a look. If you're interested, we can exchange contact info. Thanks, that won't be necessary. Luckily, we both got into the same city. Half an hour apart isn't far at all. Yeah, we can still see each other every day. High temperature alert at campus north gate. Students, please avoid the north gate. Do not approach. Strange things are happening everywhere lately. I need to check it out. Side of north gate of Chingching University. Gaze into the blazing sun, inhale and exhale its intensity. You can use the golden sun breathing technique for body refinement. The technique you created does not require learning. Unlocked. Gained compilation points, 50. Compilation points? What's that? Doesn't matter, it's clearly useful. I'll figure out how to use them later. Hey, did you feel like the sky just got dark for a second? I really did feel like it got cooler for a moment. Why are so many people gathering? Didn't they text us not to come? He is the president of Chingching University. Hurry and check in. Anyone who doesn't will get credit deductions. Please reset the perimeter and completely seal off the north gate area. Yes, understood. You have purified Grade A polluted zone north gate of Chingching University. Polluted zones, abnormal sites designated by the Xia Nation government, generating aura recovery energy, danger level uncertain. Polluted zone? Marked by the Xia Nation. Don't tell me I'm not the only one. Alert! Alert! Non-authorized persons near the sealed North Gate, please evaluate immediately. Are those people in uniform from the military? What's going on? Crap, too much commotion. It's drawing people. I have to go. It was man-made. Could it be another person who came into contact with aura early? Man-made? Aura. What something this terrifying is man-made? But that figure just now Fong-Yi. Don't be silly, Chu-Chingli. With his grades, how could he possibly be here in Qingcheng? What's going on? This heat won't dissipate from my body. Cold showers, air conditioning, nothing helps. If this keeps up, I won't even sleep well tonight. Wait, with how big that commotion was today. Could someone notice? I need to check. What going on? Aura Cultivation Association. I vaguely recall it showing up online before. They occasionally release some cultivation guidelines. But back then, everyone thought it was just some web novelist making real-world xianxia jokes. The people I saw earlier at Qingqing University, could they be? Though it sounds fantastical, that familiar formatting and watermark. This announcement, could it actually be officially issued by the Xia Nation? As an ordinary person, I couldn't access this info. After disasters completely changed my life, I had no time or energy to care. Just surviving took everything I had. Aura Cultivation Association. Could this be the government's signal to those who came into contact with aura early? Then, as it says, let's try running the golden sun breathing technique again. First step, refine the physical body into a weapon, allowing it to contain heaven and earth's aura. Control aura. Shape the form of a divine axe. Congratulations, you have ascended to Do Shui realm. You may use compilation points to forcibly embed the compiled data into any object. Current compilation points, 50. Compilation points. I almost forgot. 02. Ignite the path ahead. What does that mean? The compiled data I obtained. It refers to the Yang-type golden sun breathing technique, right? You may use compilation points to forcibly embed the compiled data into any object. Current compilation points, 50. So forcibly embedding into any object. This counts as any object, right? Consume compilation point and embed Yang attribute into this item. Yes/no. Forcibly embedding means enchanting an object, giving it supernatural power. If I choose yes, this cup will become one imbued with Yang attribute. And if it's a gun, knife, or other weapon, would that become my signature weapon? A custom-made weapon with supernatural power is definitely crucial in the future. Let's try it on you first. If it works, I'll order a real one. Restarting life got to be fully prepared to fight off those mutated monsters. Where did that rat come from? Not inside the house, and not the pipes either. Could it be someone else's pet that sounds like a rat? After all, I just stepped into the ghost axe realm. My hearing is beyond average, so hearing sounds from neighbors' homes is normal. Something is wrong. In the hallway. That rabbit, it's a mutated beast affected by the anomaly. My memories from my previous life are a bit distant, but seeing this kind of beast again still sends chills down my spine. We still haven't caught that rabbit that devoured the night spirit fruit. That thing's speed is just too insane. Keep syncing any updates. There it is, that's the aura of the mutant beast. Detected the night aura again. Target has entered a densely populated residential area 20 kilometers away. Receiving coordinates, pursue at all costs, or the residents in that area will. What the heck, am I hallucinating from working overtime? Hey! What are you spacing out for? Is the comic finished yet? My body really changed a lot after the breakthrough. I can now clearly see its slow motion. And my muscles can react quickly and move to dodge its attacks. But for real mutated beasts like this showed up this early, I can recall compared to the things I saw in my past life, IT hasn't even fully evolved yet. The night attribute during this time enhances its power and frenzy. I have to stop it, otherwise everyone in this building will become food for that monster. Its weakness is the tail. It's actually trying to absorb my yang attribute power. The power of the sun is so fierce and dominant this rabbit is digging its own grave. Thunder. But there's nothing there. That thing acted like a starving ghost trying to devour the energy in my body. Clearly a night attribute creature, yet it's still so desperate in the face of its elemental counter the yang attribute, IT must be starving. The beast mutations have already begun. If I were still the unweakened ordinary person, everyone here would have been the monster's appetizer by now. To fight threats like this, I have to collect more techniques. Target is dead. Corpses in fragments. I'll first recover the residual night attribute. This scorching aura. Extremely high and pure yang attribute, just like at Chingching North Gate. This can't be a coincidence. Headquarter, the rabbit's dead. I didn't kill it. A new forerunner has appeared with a high-level attribute. Are you saying the purification of polluted zone Chingching University North Gate and the mutated rabbit were both done by the same person? Correct. I confirmed, there's no record of this person in headquarter database. With talent like this, we must take him our side. Yeah, I agree. Put your current missions on hold. The top priority is to track the forerunner and make sure they're documented. Ideally, convince them to join the Aura Cultivation Association. Yes, understood. But first, I need a cup of milk tea. Just who is this person? Actually, the president was right. Someone this powerful is definitely a master. The whole day's plan starts in the morning. The dazzling sunlight shines upon me. Waking up early is more conducive to my cultivation. Feel the morning sun, operate the golden sun breathing technique. After stepping into Ghost Axe realm, I can feel the aura of the technique manifesting when I operate the golden sun breathing technique, like threads circling the divine axe. The axe is clearly much lighter than yesterday. Cultivation is like chopping wood, nothing else matters, just persistence. You have advanced to Ghost Axe Realm 2-star. My body feels even tougher. It's just, although my progress is fast, it's also because I haven't used up the residual energy stored when I broke through to 1-star. From now on, I have to level up steadily, step by step. But the anomalies caused by my cultivation are too flashy. I still need to find a quiet place. Detected solar energy fluctuation M again. Use code points to implant yang attribute into this item. Yes. Previously tried using a figurine prop as a weapon. Although the coding succeeded, IT could not handle the yang attribute's power. Seems like not all props can be used as suitable weapons. This time I feel the blade and the power in my body share the same origin and resonate strongly. Coding succeeded. This is a good weapon. Let me test your power. That was close, one almost started a wildfire. Still too loud. With all this smoke, I'm probably already noticed. I just went to redeem a coupon and buy milk tea, and missed it by that much. Bad luck, must be retrograde Mercury. Wait a second, hot spring. What the heck did this Buddha statue do? How do I handle after sales for this? Where can I restore IT? About to get scolded hard by the cleanup department again. Ever since this guy appeared, nothing good has happened. Hold on. That's impossible. Last night it was still Ghost Axe 1-star aura, now already 2-star. And not just that, there's also a strong energy mixed in a spirit weapon. Spirit weapons, as the name implies, are weapons infused with attributes, giving normal weapons extraordinary power. But spirit weapons are extremely rare, the association only has 2 of them. How does he have one? Haha, just kidding, must have been a mistake on my part. Better start cleaning up this mess, starting by cooling down the stream. My weapon now has the yang attribute, but the system didn't say whether it's limited to just that. After all, the system did say I can code many different techniques. Everything in the world can become material for this system's coding. Hello, are you also a pioneer? Sorry, I checked your browsing history and saw that you're really into the recent Earth anomalies and even bookmarked the realm chart post. Forgot to set privacy settings. We're just trying to find fellow pioneers online, make some friends. I'm a newbie too. That's great. How's your cultivation going, bro? Reached any realm? That body tempering divine axe is way too hard. That's actually impressive. Even the official military recruits are only Ghost Axe realm. Hee hee, one more rumor, there's a newly formed pollution zone. Want to team up? A new pollution zone. Pollution Zone Dark River, Molten, Oregon. Originally a dark river formed from tectonic fissures. K to the world mutation, the water turned into molten lava, making the area extremely hot. Same attribute as my yang type, looks like this could be fruitful. Old Lee, when will your friend arrive? He will soon arrive here. Xiaoya, thanks to the map and intel you made, I found the place in no time. Not at all, thank to you guys for coming to explore with me. Once we're inside, we'll need to look out for each other. What a pity. Doesn't seem like there are any standout pioneers this time. I had hoped to recommend someone to the association. Ministry of Culture Staff, Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association. Zhang Xiaoya. Many pioneers don't know the Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association is actually a government agency. If we don't find anything this time, I'll probably be forced to work overtime again. Is that Fong? I'm Fong, nice to meet you all. So Young, if I'm not wrong, Ghost Axe Realm 2-star strength. Weird, even though his aura is strong, there's no oppressive pressure. Since we're all here, let's move out. I'll lead. You handle the light. All right then. I thought all the water here had turned to lava, but I just felt a drop fall scared me to death. Strange, don't you guys think it's not as hot as expected in here? Yeah, maybe because we're not at the core of the pollution yet. I was the last to arrive, yet they've already accepted me as one of their own. Whether it's natural friendliness or just trying to find reliable teammates during this chaotic time, it feels sincere. We are here. Lava, it really is lava. Hey, danger ahead. Don't act rashly. What are you doing? Bro, do you have a death wish? Detected a world anomaly, inner flame, analyzing. Activating ultimate computing power. Coding in progress. Inner flame, high internal temperature with explosive properties, extremely destructive. Scarlet flame sword technique must be used with a drawn blade to unleash its true power. Each slash causes flames to roar, coating the blade with blazing fire and summoning lightning. When the sword gathers flames and is ignited by battle intent, it unleashes immense energy. Perfect it complements my Tang sword well. Using script points to embed the internal flame attribute into the Tang sword. Look, he's fine. His weapon is absorbing the lava's power. Looks like he's recovered. That was probably just a small cultivation accident. I can feel it. The spiritual energy has changed, and I can absorb it smoothly. Me too. I can sense it, just a little cultivation, and I can officially step into the path of cultivation. I'm just here to gather information. You guys focus on training. I'll keep watch. Thanks so much. Other pioneers are coming. Where'd these weaklings come from? Get lost, this land belongs to US now. Not good, all three are 1-star in the Ghost Axe realm. We're too weak to fight them. Can't afford to mess with them. Sorry, we found this place first. My friend is already absorbing spiritual energy. If you don't mind, you can join us. You little wench. Just entered Ghost Axe realm and you're talking about scram, all of you. With the spiritual energy revival, it's survival of the fittest now. In this age of wild growth, weak pioneers don't deserve resources to grow stronger. Big and tough, but all you can do is bully a little girl. Back off, everyone. What just happened? It's because too many cultivators believe in survival of the fittest that so many tragedies happened. But just talking and lecturing won't scare these people. Get out of here before I'll kill you all. A second explosion? What kind of monster is this? Bro, you're awesome. That sword slash just now was insane. There were just 2 over the line. Looks like everyone's done cultivating. Shall we go? Yeah, the spiritual energy here seems depleted. Now let's move on. If that sword strike had really landed, there'd only be charred corpses here now. He must be a top-tier pioneer with a high-level attribute and insane talent. I have to report this to the organization. Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association Office. Xiaoya, are you saying another high-attribute pioneer has appeared? What do you mean another? Nothing, I've documented it. Inform me immediately if there are any developments. Teacher, could we be super lucky? 2 high-attribute pioneers in a row. Lucky? Every high attribute individual now holds high status, they're respected and will soon be part of the centers of power. This is going to be tough. I want to resign. Look. That guy cosplaying AS Brother X, hey, he is so handsome. He's the man among men. The ruler of men. The pinnacle. It's all because of internal flame. I was careless power erupting at 2000 degrees Celsius is bound to cause a phenomenon. The person who revealed my identity IT couldn't be old Li or Zhang Xiaoya, could IT? I've absorbed so much yang spiritual energy, just one more cycle of the golden sun breathing technique and I might break through again. No time to think, off to the back mountain. Finally it's done. What is this light? Such overbearing energy, this person is in the mountain. Wait, who is this? Are they about to break through to 3-star Ghost Axe realm? Can a Ghost Axe realm breakthrough cause such commotion? This is beyond monstrous. Not good, I have to go check it out. Could it be him? No way, right? I must catch however you are. He's trying to wield the divine axe. To be able to control spiritual energy so steadily, has this person been secretly cultivating for hundreds of years without anyone knowing? When I tried to break through to the 3rd star of the Ghost Axe realm, I failed and was thrown back by the pressure of the divine axe, coughing blood and lying in bed for a week. I really don't want to remember that. Overflowing spiritual energy, precise control, wielding the divine axe, every thread of energy is as if forged through countless trials. Someone like this isn't just a freak, he's practically a descended god. Moreover, most pioneers rush to break through at the first sign of progress, but this person proceeds steadily, with a composed and experienced mindset like a hidden master. The divine orifice moved to the east. Breakthrough, Ghost Axe realm 2-star. Missed it again. It's only been 30 seconds. If I'm not mistaken, he already noticed I was ailing him. At this rate, I'll never get him to join. Senior, you should still be here, right? It's her? She's been tracking me these past few days. I'm the captain of the Meow Squad, a subordinate team of the Xia Nation Spiritual Energy Cultivation Association, and also a pioneer. I'm here on behalf of the association to sincerely invite you. I've been following your tracks these past 2 days only to ask if you could join the official association. I hope you won't have a bad impression of the association. Hopefully this doesn't offend him? Does he think I'm harassing him? Choose words carefully, use a gentle tone. Why would I? It's because. What do I do? Tell the truth? But someone like him wouldn't be fooled by flattery anyway. Because Xia Nation wants to find and unify the pioneers. To gradually organize them formally, at the same time, pioneers can gain added protection. Right now pioneers are growing wildly and unchecked. What if I say I'm unwilling? I can't fully trust you right now. My name is Su Jingying. I was an athlete before the spiritual energy resurgence. I'm not sure if you remember this as my ID, please believe me. I think I vaguely remember. So it's true people with better innate conditions are more likely to become pioneers? No wonder she's so fast. Judging by the past life, Xia Nation didn't achieve its goal, humanity was destroyed in the end. I do remember you. How about this, I'll think about IT. But you need to temporarily keep my whereabouts confidential. Judging by Su Chinghan's actions, the current Spiritual Energy Association wouldn't dare provoke a pioneer like me. I can cooperate with you, but your breakthrough anomaly has already been detected by the association. I still have to report it half true, half false. How's that? Let's do that then. Cleaning up traces left by a big shot is exhausting. My fate is bitter. All right, let's set that aside for now. Attention, recently, abnormalities have appeared. They are showing up again. Those bizarre and violent things. I won't forget. Some are cold and evil, some are mad and brutal. They draw power from the polluted domains formed after the resurgence of spiritual energy. Some mutate into monstrous beasts that devour humans, continually killing and calming territories, eventually leading to the formation of new polluted domains. If they aren't eliminated, they will carry devastating attributes and continue to erode the human world. Red alert for thunderstorms and heavy rain. Citizens, do not go out unless necessary. Stay safe. Reminder, flooding is severe at the Yuhuang Peak Scenic Area. It has been closed. Do not attempt to visit. Such dense thunder energy, majestic, furious. But the center of the storm is. Polluted domain detected ahead, Yuhuang Peak. Yuhuang Peak, elevation 1545 meters, area 25,000 hectares, one of the city's key scenic areas. Pollution level, unknown. Based on spiritual energy concentration detection, the danger level of Yuhuang Peak is rising sharply. Yes, the summit of Yuhuang Peak must be sealed immediately. Establish a new pollution zone. This incident is sudden and major. Qingying had been sent on another mission but was urgently recalled. Qingying, please explain. Currently, the summit of Yuhuang Peak is inaccessible. Thunder-type spiritual energy is surging explosively. We're currently assigning an A-level pollution zone rating. At this rate, the summit of Yuhuang Peak could be rated S-level within an hour. Emergency measures must be enacted. But based on all pioneer data, no pioneer in our region is capable of approaching that zone, myself included. Even a Ghost Axe 3-star pioneer has a projected death rate of 100%. Then start sealing off the base of Yuhuang Peak. Deploy patrols 24/7 to prevent entry. Agreed. Cut off danger from the source. Seal the mountain completely. Thankfully, I have the golden sun breathing technique. But that's not enough. To extract the purest thunder attribute, I must go to the center of the storm Yuhuang Peak summit. With the spiritual energy resurgence, humanity doesn't just benefit. The food chain may be reversed. If we don't improve, we fall to the bottom. Not to mention the changes in whether even small rabbits and rats can threaten humans. More terrifying things will emerge beyond exotic beasts. Even cultivators may be powerless. Though I've mastered the golden sun breathing technique and red fire blade technique representing yang and internal flame attributes, it's still far from enough. Previously I used weave points to embed both attributes into the tang blade. Yang attribute increased the blade's defense and tolerance. The red fire blade enhanced its destructive power. But over-reliance on weapons creates major weaknesses. The thunder force here is a perfect chance to strengthen my body again. To grow stronger, I must seek opportunities in the changes of heaven and earth. Otherwise, I'll only wait for death and coming disasters. This extreme thunder attribute is the violent power of divine punishment. It's constantly applying pressure. Furious, I entered its forbidden zone, demanding I kneel before it. How can I make it obey me? Calm down. Think carefully. System, let me. I have to come into contact with spiritual energy. I must endure to reach the summit ahead, and then be reborn through death. Such domineering thunder spiritual energy. Even breathing numbs my muscles. Detected powerful thunder attribute. Compiling in progress. In my life, I've never seen such massive lightning. Is some god from a higher realm transcending tribulation? I think I see a figure in the sky. You have obtained divine thunder tempered body. Summon heavenly thunder, temper the flesh, become a god in body. Gain 5 weave points. Thunder attribute, a high-level attribute focused on offense and aggression. Unlike Yang, thunder tempers the body, become lightning itself, top tier in attack and defense. Thunder is both my spear and my shield. I can feel it. Thunder isn't just destruction. It's refinement and rebirth. This is pure thunder. Judgment force executes all evil. Grants 300%. Should I embed it into the Tang blade too? Though embedding thunder would make it tougher, it might ruin the Yang attribute's purity. And if too many attributes are added, the Tang blade may not hold up. Got it. Embed into the right hand. Embed thunder attribute into this item. Yes. No. Yes. Major Han, it's not what we expected. Pollution zone U1 peak summit dropped from peak to mild within 3 hours. But there's still a large electric charge remaining in the air. Someone was here, a pioneer. What? Another pioneer. Are they still alive? I can't detect their attribute or time of departure. Possibly too long ago, and last night's rain washed away clues. The anomaly began around 6 p.m. We sealed the base at 7 p.m. They may have ascended before that, otherwise we'd have noticed. Lightning peaked at 7 p.m. Didn't you use the association's tools to predict that? At midnight, the summit's pollution was supposed to reach S level. But after 8 p.m., the energy surge weakened. Also, I sense this person likely has thunder-type powers. That's why they survived the lightning tribulation. For them, this anomaly became a great opportunity. So I suspect. Not only is this person alive, this anomaly changed because of them. Otherwise, the timing's too perfect. Did this person stumble on fortune or act before us, reacting to the anomaly faster than we did? He vanished like a mystery. If he poses a threat to society, the disaster could rival the anomalies. We must find him as soon as possible. From now on, no matter the cost, find this person. His temporary code name will be Tyrant. The Tyrant. We also hope the association can quickly recruit Tyrant. We'll block the news here and investigate immediately. Naturally. However, we also have a high-level Pathfinder trying to contact him. Xiao Su, report to Major Han. It's like this. IT was the Pathfinder who purified the anomaly earlier in the A-level pollution zone north gate of Qingqing University. I'm screwed. I can't let anything slip. I've been trying to reach out to him recently, but his whereabouts are strange. I once discovered the corpse of a mutated rabbit beast he killed. If I'm not mistaken, he has the Yang Flame attribute. I'll try to approach him and find out how he purified the north gate of Qingqing University. Ancestors. I've already tried my best. Mixing truth and lies makes it believable. Saying nothing would backfire. Yang Flame attribute, huh? Understood. Thank you for your efforts, Xiao Su. We need young talents like you to push the old forward. You flatter me, Major Han. This is my duty. I'll continue to work hard. We'll also release smoke bombs disguised as natural disasters. Let's leave it at that. By the way, I don't quite agree with you posting about spiritual energy online. It can be exploited. Haha, well. After injecting the lightning attribute, I can still feel a clear change. My right hand seems to have been physically modified by the lightning attribute, becoming the toughest part of my body. Huge buff. I feel like I'm once again at the threshold of leveling up. But what surprised me most is that the originally aggressive lightning attribute, after being implanted, became like a docile kitten, easily controllable. When I unlocked the Yang attribute and first used the Golden Sun breathing technique, the pain was unbearable. Could it have weakened after I absorbed IT? The system says this lightning attribute deals 300% crit damage to evil anomalies. What happened again? After this incident, I set news and forum alerts to priority. The world is changing. To protect civilians, Xia Nation always sends danger alerts first. But these opportunities hidden in the warnings are huge temptations to pathfinders like me. Even at the cost of my life, I have to try. Explosion at chemical plant caused city pollution. Investigation ongoing. Explosion occurred during shift change. No injuries. Citizens, please stay calm and ensure safety. Explosion? Pollution? With such a large event, it's hard not to suspect hidden truths. That cold evil aura feels familiar. I remember now. That terrifying evil thing from my last life. Could it be them? Those things love to appear during shadows and darkness. They may have been animals or plants, but after mutation they gain sentience, they berserk strength, and enhanced detection, capture, and kill abilities. Far more dangerous than the previous rabbit beast. I must go out tonight and stop them from evolving further. It's time to test my 300% crit ability in real combat. Head counter, Destroyer Squad is tracking anomaly file no. 7 Mouse Beast, target lost. Known Mouse Beast ability is merging into night, hiding body. Emits faint crackling noise when close, prefers eating humans, please update file ASAP. With this weather, it'll definitely begin feeding. We cannot allow this to happen. Received. File 7 Mouse Beast, updated data submitted. Request to eliminate has been submitted as B priority, expected resolution within 12 hours. Destroyer Squad continue tracking, ensure safety above all else. 12 hours isn't fast, but it's the best headquarter can do. Xia Nation is vast, anomalies rising everywhere, headquarter is overwhelmed. Wait. The area you're near has agents from our Spiritual Qi Cultivation Association. Captain Wang's team SU Qingying 15 observing as a pathfinder. We can message her to assist you. That's great, thanks. Please get her here quickly, I've heard of her feats. Heh, when did I become so famous? So it's you guys making me work overtime. Su Qingying, this anomaly eats people, this isn't about overtime. That's your attitude asking for help. Looks like Destroyer Squad is so strong they don't need assistance. Thinning Squad won't accompany you. Boss is harsh, what if they get eaten? Then that's their problem, like our mission isn't dangerous too. Sorry, I was too rash earlier. Please help track its whereabouts. You know Mouse Beast power. Without your tracking ability, even if we're eaten, everyone in the city will die. Found it, we found it this way. File number 7, Mouse Beast Preference, Darkness, Dampness, Eating People. Understood, Destroyer Squad. Operation begin. Target has discovered U.S. Destroyer Squad initiate formation. Eats. West. South. North. Fully encirclement. Watch the sound waves, dodge. Are you okay? Captain. As expected, Mouse Beast is very powerful. If we hadn't retreated in time just now, our bones would probably be broken by now. He's trying to escape by digging into the ground. Commander Su, this is corrosive dark energy. IT breaks down materials on contact. We don't have enough high-level counteractive force. IT won't be able to create an escape tunnel in short time. Still, don't disrupt the squad's formation. Everyone be careful. Our main role is to gather real-time intel and guide tactical adjustments. Don't let it escape. Chase IT. Wait, the spiritual energy concentration here seems to have suddenly spiked. You all stay outside, I'll follow them in. Yes, Commander. This is the abandoned factory. Let me check the spiritual energy concentration first. Is this the new auxiliary device developed by association? That's right. The watch shows that the threshold of abnormal energy concentration that a normal team can handle is so. Earlier, Mouse Beast abnormal concentration was 48. Wait, the threshold just passed 80, and it's still rising. This place probably has more than one anomaly. Not good. There really is another anomaly. That beast lured us in here on purpose. Retreat quickly, we can't stay here long. Let's move toward the door. If it wants to stop us, IT will have to reveal itself. With just a few of us, we can still force the door open together. My eyes know, it's my 5 senses and body, all invaded by toxic gas. Are you guys okay? No one answered, as if I'm the only one left in this abandoned factory, but they should still be nearby. I just can't sense them, and they can't respond to me. Unlike Mouse Beast's dark attribute, this black mist is poisonous. From the moment we entered it, we were poisoned. The toxic gas can numb our senses and accelerate the depletion of our spiritual energy. If we use spiritual energy attacks, we'll only exhaust ourselves faster, and eventually. What kind of anomaly is this, with such intelligence and heaven-defying abilities, playing with like fools? Is it really going to end like this? So it was a dark attribute anomaly. I see, there are two anomalies here. One lures prey, one finishes them? Quite clever. No wonder the spiritual energy here isn't normal. Your turn now. Did you afraid of fire? As expected, there is a hidden move. Luckily, I sensed in advance that this snake's dark aura was even more intense than Mouse Beast. I used the blade as a medium to condense and channel thunder power into the snake body. As an anomaly of dark powers, Mouse Beast is sneaky, but relatively weak, bloodthirsty, but only capable of harming one or two people not yet evolved. Snake scales? As I thought, it's a cunning mutated creature. Even its intelligence has evolved. Silent sneak attacks are deadly. The venom has a paralytic effect, kills without a sound. Sting, which must to the continuous flow of the golden sun breathing technique within me. The Vang Flame attribute 10 dissolve Rizoni. The breathing technique heals and protects, and thunder power purifies. These two combined allow my body to feel distinct pain, warning me of incoming enemy attacks. But for others, even if they have some protective abilities, this poison might be incurable. This serpent must have become so massive in secret thanks to at least a level 3 ghost axe power and its ambush tactics. With Zhu Ye's cooperation, it's a perfect trap for elite vanguard hunters. It must have devoured many, likely even several vanguards who never joined up with the official team. Finally, no matter how sinister or vicious it is, it'll be reduced to ashes now. This inner flame is powerful, but the thunder power with triple damage is still more effective. I guess my combat skills are now among the best in the vanguard team. Someone is still here. Her? That girl from the association, Sue something. Hey, drop that act of yours. You're not very good at playing dead. Oh my god, of all people it really was him earlier. Ha ha ha, I just got choked by the stench and woke up. I wasn't faking. You're pretty strong. All your teammates are out of energy and non-conscious, but you managed to retain a bit of defensive aura. If you had no will left, you wouldn't be able to smell blood or the burning. Thanks for the compliment. I really did have a sliver of spiritual aura protecting me, and he noticed it. But I have no idea how he defeated Mouse Beast and that huge snake. You don't need to keep covering your eyes. As long as you promise not to reveal my identity, it's fine. His attitude is much friendlier than last time. It's getting late. Since you and your team are safe, I'll take my leave. Hey, wait a minute. No need. Too many people are coming. I'll leave the cleanup to you. Good thing she didn't see me trying to absorb the dark element just now. That discomfort and chill truly disgusting. Maybe I couldn't absorb it because my body rejected the dark aura? And I dispersed it with inner force. Even the system didn't respond. What a shame, I didn't even get a good look at her face. Looks like he still hasn't let his guard down toward the association. Hey, wake up, it's over. We got ambushed. What's going on? Where's all this pure yang energy coming from? As you can see, a vanguard came to help us. I think he's my targeting. Original mission was to identify a vanguard with a rare high-tier attribute this yang type. I haven't confirmed it yet. His identity is still a mystery. In fact, he counter-tracked me. He knew I was observing him, but this time, he saved us. He solo beat Mouse Beast and Giant Snake. What king of monster is that? Speaking of which, where's Mouse Beast corpse? Let's first clean up the scene and send their remains to the association. What a brutal energy. Captain Su, you said his attribute is yang. But this leftover electric energy is way too intense. This is Mouse Beast corpse? The thunder energy here, it's insanely pure, a high-level attribute. Don't tell me two high-level vanguards showed up? One killed the snake, and other Mouse Beast? Then left tighter. No, that's not is. How do I even explain that there was only one person here, if I said, no one who believed in me, someone with two top-tier attributes? A vanguard with dual high-level powers is practically unheard of. Flame Walker of the Sun. And Thunder Tyrant. What kind of monster is he? Good thing I had team members waiting outside the factory. If I stayed too long inside, they would report to the association. The association sent out investigative agents based on the situation originally to collect our bodies. Boss, you're not dead. I thought we lost our captain forever. What would I have done if you died? Now the main task has become scanning the remaining spirit energy, analyzing traces, and reconstructing the battle. And reporting the incident back to the association. Captains, based on trace analysis and residual energy. Judging from attack patterns and kill method, there's a 99% chance both anomalies were killed by the same person. So it really was a dual high-level attribute vanguard. I thought we made a mistake. Either of those anomalies alone could have wiped us out. Yeah, and that big shot took them both down instantly. We're all in the same Ghost Axe level, but the difference is massive. My target reappeared and the data updated. I need to report to Headcounter. Both the Tyrant and North Gate of Xingqing University are within my monitoring scope. Got it. Xiao Su, suspend your mission for now. He saved your lives, eliminated the anomalies, and secured the area. Clearly, he doesn't oppose the association and isn't our enemy. My thinking is different from old Hans. For your safety and to leave a good impression of the association on that tyrant, don't engage him for now. Understood, but I have a theory about what happened on the back mountain before the tyrant leveled up. What kind of theory? Back then, I felt an incredibly powerful aura in his area. I suspected he had a spirit weapon, but it seemed unlikely. But now that we know he's a dual high attribute vanguard, he has a spirit weapon. Unlikely. No matter how talented he is, having one without external help or resources is nearly impossible. But when I encountered him, I did sense yang attributed energy from a spirit weapon. Then maybe the spirit weapon's energy comes from his own yang attribute. If he's a spirit creator realm expert, theoretically he could do it on his own. Spirit creator? There are less than 5 of those in the entire world. But if this man has 3 attributes, that would change the entire vanguard landscape. Research says different attributes repel each other in the body. It's almost impossible to host more than one. No vanguard has ever had 3 attributes simultaneously. I just hope a powerful vanguard like him won't one day become humanity's enemy. It's less than a year before the official spirit energy revival, but anomalies and natural disturbances are already increasing. Many vanguards like me have begun training on our own. After opening the connection between body and the spirit world, we can sense changes in the world more keenly, like that group in the underground river. Even without national recognition, independent vanguards are generally reaching at least Ghost Act Stage 1. Now, the state is being friendly to wild vanguards like me. That means both official and wild vanguards are in a relatively calm observation stage. Anomalies are still within the government's control, and no major conflicts have broken out between vanguards. Meanwhile, people are constantly talking about the instability and growing dangers around them. It's clear the government is trying to both protect the public and quietly sound the alarm. But the problem is exactly that. I can tell. The government isn't confident about opening the cultivation era to everyone. Based on current conditions, recognized vanguards can't yet handle that level of unrest. Internal and external threats would only accelerate collapse. So, a soft approach like this is probably best. After all, human fear is scarier than monsters. Was this riot premeditated? After touching the black mist, I realized they belong to a sub-branch of the dark attribute called shadow attribute, which is the bane of vanguards. System notification: shadow attribute, sub-attribute of dark attribute, natural enemy of vanguards, currently cannot be absorbed. Sometimes they even work together to set traps and ambush vanguards. While they're not as terrifying as the dark attribute anomalies Eve seen before, those capable of destroying entire nations or continents, if I hadn't followed them today, that vanguard team and the person trying to recruit me probably wouldn't have made it out alive. Since it says temporarily cannot be absorbed, does that mean once I meet the system's conditions, I can absorb it? If I could use the dark attribute so deadly to humans for myself, that would be the best outcome. Right now, I have the yang attribute's golden sun breathing technique, the thunder attribute's hundredfold refined, and the yang divine thunder, sub-attribute's inner flame used in my red flame blade technique. Not only are these high-level attributes, but more importantly, I have techniques that match perfectly with them. Plus, with my Ghost Axe 3-star power, there should be very few vanguards who can rival me. Aunt. Why so sudden? Xiao Yi, how's your health lately? Your cousin is coming to study near you. I don't feel comfortable letting her stay in a hotel alone. Can she stay with you for a few days? Cousin, I just remember she was a top student who loved studying. I don't even remember what she looks like. Oh, sure, send her over. I've got a spare room at home. When is she arriving? No need, I'll just send her the address. She'll come by herself. I'll have her bring some local snacks for you. Thanks, Aunt. Then I'll take you lip on that. Hee, okay. She should arrive tomorrow afternoon. I'll leave her to you. No problem, Aunt. I'll wait. What? All right, take care. Come visit Aunt next time. Yanglo Town. Did you pack your things? Yes, but I still don't want to trouble my cousin. The hotel was fine. No way. It's not safe. I trust your cousin way more. Don't cause trouble at his house. Help out when you can. Got it? Don't worry, I know. One step at a time. No matter what, my cousin's easier to deal with than anomalies. You have arrived at your destination. This should be the place. Your lineage. So, you're here for the summer camp. Yes. If you need anything, just call me. Okay, thanks, cousin. Okay, I'll be in your care these days. Looks like cousin is easy to get along with and won't pry into my business. Was it my misperception, or did she fail to hide it well? Just now, when she was sitting on the sofa, I really did sense a faint, almost imperceptible, unfamiliar spiritual energy. Then her reason for coming here and saying she's joining a summer camp. Could it actually be because? Forget IT since I just arrived, I'd better not cultivate right away. If cousin notices, it'll be hard to explain. But who would have thought that living with my cousin would cause so much trouble for my cultivation progress? Meditation could be interrupted at any moment. The golden sun breathing technique's training cycle might even be spotted. It's so bright will it be obvious? Why didn't I realize before that the golden sun breathing technique was this flashy? But the scariest thing is still. Cousin, dinner's ready. Tonight we have tomato beef brisket, cold cucumber salad, and corn pork rib soup. All right, you're being way too polite every day. I'll handle the dishes. It's fine, I am staying here as a guest, so it's the least I can do. She's so polite, faultless in manners, and does housework like she has OCD. Still, not stopping her from doing so is also part of getting her to truly lower her guard around me. Only then can I figure out her true nature. What's wrong? Is it a friend? You guys chat. I'll head back to my room. What did you say? The great change of heaven and earth will appear again tomorrow. 3 in the afternoon? Don't worry, I'll definitely be there. All right, see you at the entrance to Manhwa Town. Manhwa Town? Isn't that just a trendy spot in the suburbs, about an hour's drive away? So it's true my cousin is also a forerunner in the spiritual energy revival. Luckily, with her current strength, she shouldn't be able to detect me. But she's still in high school and already a Ghost Axe realm, 1 star, and seems on the verge of advancing. So my cousin's reason for joining a summer camp is fake. The great change is the real reason. She must have gotten word about the great change from somewhere and used this as an excuse to come here. Each great change is both an opportunity and a chance to obtain a cultivation method to strengthen myself. I wonder what attribute will appear in Manhwa Town this time. Whatever itisif I hear of it, it's mine. Was it just my imagination, or did someone just watch me? Haven't you been staying at your cousin's place these days? How is He handsome? He's a good person, looks-wise, just an average, ordinary person. Definitely not the kind of internet celeb pretty boy you like. Don't forget YIYI has always described herself as just one ordinary face among the masses. All right, since everyone's here, let's get to business. By the way, she's not coming again this time. Still just the 6 of us, she's not coming. She's always that mysterious, we're used to it. Let's go. Looks like my cousin's team is indeed low-key in strength. The weakest is steady at Ghost Axe Realm 2 star, and the man speaking earlier is even Ghost Axe Realm 3 star. Judging by their words, there's also a strong member who's often absent. And on the mountain in this trendy town, a vine suddenly appeared, hanging down from the sky. Just like the beanstalk in the fairy tale Jack and the Beanstalk. The vine appears randomly around Manhwa Town at unpredictable times. Clearly, This is a great change, yet it has nothing to do with weather or surface collapse and reformation. Without thunder or rare phenomena like blazing suns just quietly moving and flashing into sight. Oh my God, that's IT. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd never believe it. Wait, should we stop moving forward? What's wrong? Only after seeing it in person do I feel something's wrong. IT chills me to the bone. Did you guys see the rumors on the internal forum? I know someone in that team. Last time the Vine appeared, they tried to touch IT. They were all forerunners much stronger than me, with high realms. But after that, they all disappeared. I have a feeling we'll end up just like them. But when I saw this thing, I instinctively felt fear. My intuition tells me that this time, I'm facing a very high-level heaven and earth anomaly and unknown, completely new, powerful anomaly. I'm not ready to bury everything here yet. I want to quit. You're right, actually, we all feel IT. I don't know how to describe it. It's like sinking into the long river of time, everything perishing, all life gone. That's why we feel such intense unease and discomfort. But why are you worried so much? This is the path of martial pioneers. Such heavy death energy. After seeing so many anomalies over these days, aside from that dark attribute anomaly, this vine feels the most unpleasant. They actually decided to cultivate here. Truly courageous. Obviously, it's a plant that should symbolize vigorous life, yet it feels fake. Not alive, more like a dead thing disguised as living, stripped of spiritual energy. Everyone, we don't have time to overthink. Since it's dangerous, let's just sense here. Stay within sight, don't go too far. Okay. This way it should be a bit safer. Not bad, they're cautious, sensing and cultivating at a safe distance, neither too near nor too far. As expected of a top student, picked the spot for maximum benefit without being reckless or cowardly. Advancing already? She's already touching the threshold of 3 stars. This cousin of mine really has extraordinary talent. Ghost Axe 3 stars. Amazing, ye. Not good. The vine's coming toward US. What? It spotted US from this far away. Run. Hurry. If we don't, we'll definitely die here. E's breakthrough is too noisy. The desolate aura will instantly cling to US and WEZL melt instantly. NOWE can't leave. E will be in trouble. And what do you want me to do? Use my spiritual energy to protect her? She's the one who chose to cultivate here. Calm down. Life and death are fated, wealth and honor are in the heavens. If we don't leave now, we'll die with her. You're too young to act on impulse. We barely even know each other. Then you get lost. I won't abandon a teammate. My cousin probably doesn't even realize the danger she's in right now. She's still a student after all. This vine's power is terrifying. Who knows if my strength is enough to save her? But we may be out of time. I promised my aunt I'd look after her. A promise made can't be broken. The vine is retreating. It stopped attacking. Is this also a forerunner? It's an extreme yang attribute. Makes sense, only such a high-level attribute could act so boldly, forcing back the desolate vine. Why? I consider myself extremely talented. I reached Ghost Axe 3 stars in such a short time. In the whole country, there must only be a handful of forerunners who can match my speed. Not counting that mysterious super prodigy, even Lin Yai's talent is just on par with mine. But if there are forerunners like this out there, then what are we? Just a few stars to set off the bright moon. He crushed MENO, crushed all of US forerunners. What kind of existence is this? Extreme would attribute detected autocompiling. Compilation successful. Such a powerful would attribute technique. As long as there is life nearby, this is practically a perpetual motion machine constantly recharging. Extracted attribute, desolation, desolation attribute, can instantly stir up desolate aura, corroding all surrounding vitality. No wonder this vine can only grow in such treacherous terrain. If it grew elsewhere, probably the life force of dozens of miles around would be drained dry. Deprivation, lethal. This desolation attribute is truly overbearing, forcibly plundering others' life force. Thank you, brother, for saving our lives. Thanks, without you just now, we'd all be dead. How can we ever repay you? You're finally awake. Now it depends if we still has enough reason, she won't force US to tear apart. Instead of focusing on that, why not think about that mysterious man? This what happened, and them. Such powerful yang attribute remnants. Even at this distance I can feel the searing heat pressing down. Let me tell you what happened. Here is how it went. Someone that strong exists. The vine we couldn't sever no matter how hard we tried was forced back by a single slash from him. Did you see? That vine has now completely shrunk back into the sky, not daring to come near US at all. That's his intimidation. Even though he already left, the vine still behaves like a tamed chicken, nothing like the rampaging beast from before. Back already. You look a bit pale. Studying, still a bit exhausting. You're working hard, go rest. Order takeout tonight. Breaking through consumes too much mental energy. Every time I drive my spiritual power to wield the divine axe, I must fully concentrate. It's even more tiring than pulling all-nighters for a month. Luckily, I'm no longer an ordinary person. Staying up for days won't kill me. Desperate struggle? But cultivation is the fate of pioneers. The world is already undergoing great changes. A normal life like Cousins is no longer possible for me. Garan, this is the first time Garan has spoken in this group. Letting Xiaolu stay in the hospital is fine too. Meanwhile, I should think about how to evolve next. The desolation attribute is closer to plants. But after all, it's an evil attribute, its essence is corrosion. If I put it on myself, IT might have bad repercussions. Also, IT might conflict with the thunder attribute in my hand. So the best way is to have something similar to that strange ghost vine. The reason the vine dangled down from the sky was because it sensed the rich spiritual energy of revival. I know where to go. I need to select a plant that can resonate most strongly with my spiritual energy, and also show intimacy, to serve as this lucky one. So this is the plant's response to spiritual energy. Still not enough, I need more. Is it this one? Very spiritual. Though it's clearly just a wildflower, when it touches spiritual energy it acts like a greedy little puppy. After sucking up the aura, IT even comes over to nuzzle my fingers. In this whole forest, your reaction to my spiritual energy is the greatest. You're perfect for implanting the desolation attribute. It's decided, you're the one. Are you ready? Implant the desolation attribute into this object by force. Yes. Forget it. If this keeps up, it'll attract the Spirit Chi Association people. After all, this is the city center. The association is bound to notice the area. Because of the Spirit Chi revival, all these plants are in danger. After I entered the park, I really did notice more surveillance cameras, and the surroundings became strangely deserted, no visitors at all. It still hasn't stopped absorbing? Surviving without roots. Compared to the reckless devouring just now, the absorption has slowed down a lot. Amazing, even after being pulled out of the soil, its spirituality hasn't weakened. Warning. Abnormal value exceeding limit. Exceeding limit. Not good. Did I trigger the surveillance? Warning. Abnormal veil exceeding limit. Exceeding limit. Abnormal values spiking out of control. What happened? So terrifying at Chingching University's North Gate, it only fluctuated between 8 to 10. The Dark River Molten Dragon was 25. Yeah, when Spirit Chi anomaly surpasses 10, the military takes over. This park's concentration never even passed 10 before. Strange, humidity, ground temperature, sunlight all normal. What attribute could cause this? We should go forward, the center must be up there. Don't go any closer. Don't touch it, tease the desolation attribute. Desolation attribute. You know the vine hanging down from the sky. That demonic vine, it's already been classified as an A-level mutation. Yes. Because of how extremely dangerous it is, IT was marked A-level. The reason it's so deadly, leaving countless pioneers' bones behind, is all because it has the desolation attribute. Teacher, if you hadn't stopped me just now, the moment I stepped in I'd be dead. Desolation attribute create a dead zone. Anything entering gets its life force devoured. I once read about another desolation plant in Xia country, an ancient tree forbidden zone of Tsang City. A decaying giant tree that polluted the whole forest. Anything approaching gets pierced through. With heaven and earth changing, plant mutations can't be underestimated. As of now, the desolation attribute is the strongest known plant attribute. Aside from the vine and ancient tree, now a new desolation source has appeared. Well, I've heard the situation. Major Han. All researchers, suit up and follow US into the contaminated zone. No desolation source detected. Wasn't IT said only that vine can move around? Could it be? The aura is decreasing. In just 5 minutes, concentration has dropped to 25. Let's investigate here. Yes, sir. Wait. This is. The source was dug out. Dug out? Impossible. If someone really managed to dig it out from a desolation forbidden zone, then their identity is very suspicious. Captain Han, I know what you're thinking. But there's no trace of that top-level cultivator's spirit power here. Based on big data screening and analysis, we found info on a suspect. His movements match both mutation incidents. This person name, Fong Yi. All of his info will be sent to you. He's very likely the pioneer you encountered earlier. Understood, sir. First time raising a flower, Can't believe I don't even have a flower pot. Well, this is your own little home. Don't cling to my hand anymore. With Desolation's special powers, you'll be useful in battle, even create unexpected effects. In combat, looking ordinary is the best disguise. Strength is only part of it. What matters more is who's got the most hidden cards. Old Wang isn't that my childhood buddy who went off to the army 3 years ago. Wang Liang, my neighbor. From elementary to middle school we were desk mates. We could have continued in high school, but he suddenly left, saying he joined the army. You brat, you're back. Yeah, let's grab a drink. Let's meet at the same old place. I've got a huge secret to tell you. Don't faint when you hear it. Report, sir. I've followed your instructions. But I request, if he's not the person we're after, can we guarantee his safety? Just complete your mission. Don't meddle in anything extra. If he's not the one, then as his friend, give him a word of advice. Look at Wang Liang, he must have had it tough in the army. That goofball Wang Liang has become much more mature. These 3 years, I've felt a lot. Life in the army, sigh. How about you? Not bad, I got into a vocational college, that's fine too. Thinking about it, in my past life I never had the chance to see Wang Liang again. In chaotic times, news was out of the question. As a soldier, he most likely sacrificed himself at some unknown moment, in some nameless battle. This time, can I change my old friend's future? What I want to ask is, have you run into anything strange lately? Like, something out of a movie, zombies, monsters, things like that. This guy, well, it makes sense. It's not strange for people in the army to know about the revival of spiritual energy. But the way he's asking, is he probing me? What are you really trying to say? Good, as long as you haven't. Actually, I came today to tell you something, not to comfort you, but to warn you. The diplomas and wealth we value today will all become worthless scraps of paper. Everything will be reshuffled. Ordinary soldiers will definitely be ordered to keep silent, to sign agreements restricting them, forbidding even the slightest leak about the revival of spiritual energy. So in truth, I've already been listed as a suspected target by the military and tracked. Wang Liang, since he grew up with me, was sent to test me. Don't worry, as long as you don't leak a word of what I told you today, you'll be fine. I just played dumb and didn't cooperate, yet even under the risk of breaking discipline, Wang Liang still kindly reminded me, telling me to beware of anomalies. Wang Liang. Within 10 minutes. Emergency recall. Get to the target location. Yes, sir. Sorry, brother. The mission's urgent, I can't help it. You should head back now, I can't see you off. Is this about the revival of spiritual energy? Let me come with you. Take me along. Wasn't this meeting with me arranged by your higher UPS too? Don't worry. Even if I don't know exactly what orders your superiors gave you, I know you wouldn't harm me. Besides, I want to know whatever the army is handling must be tied to the changes in heaven and earth. Just as well, I want to find out the truth. Here the spiritual energy is so dense. This level of concentration is already beyond that of a polluted zone, isn't it? Wang Liang, reporting in. Verification passed, enter. This is a fusion attribute. Correct. The abnormal fusion of darkness and flame has made this hound especially violent and brutal. Several soldiers have already been seriously injured. Wang Liang. Here. Without permission, you brought an unrelated person into the restricted zone. Forget it, this is urgent. You're the last one we need. Get over here and form the battle line. Yes. So that's Fang Yi? But he doesn't look like anything special, his spiritual energy is only slightly active. Since you're Wang Liang's friend, I won't say more. Once you enter, life and death are your own responsibility, and everything you see here must remain secret. I understand. Its mutation has worsened. Li Yu, watch out. Don't underestimate it. Keep your distance. We must finish it off before it completes its evolution. A well-trained unit, teammates who trust each other, extreme discipline and coordination. Every single person is indispensable. Together, they can unleash power far beyond what they could individually. Run. You're no match for IT. Raise the alert level, increase the mutation grade of the restricted zone. No one is allowed to retreat. Watch out. The hound has fully fused with the darkness attribute, it's completed its mutation. Wang Liang. Not good. Attention, all units. Variant Hound in Restricted Zone 019 has fully mutated and evolved, reclassified from C level to B level. Combat plan updated. Are you all right? I'm fine. I just infused spiritual energy into the collar restraining it, then got backlash. Don't worry too much, we, the officers and soldiers of Zone 19. Everyone, no matter the tactics or methods, even at the cost of our lives. We must never allow a B-level variant to leave the restricted zone. What are you trying to do? Then let tasted this divine thunder. I wasn't wrong, right? This is a B-level anomaly even Officer Ji Lon can't handle alone. Officer, could it be that my brother, he really is? None of us were mistaken. He truly is, the tyrant. Still not completely dead, then there's no helping IT. Officer, Old Wang, both of you fall back. A B-level anomaly requires troops in formation, cooperation, and readiness to sacrifice, yet he alone can achieve this. What kind of power is this? I have to admit, this is the most extreme form of the lightning attribute. Even in the current Xia Nation, this is top tier. And if spiritual energy fully revives, how terrifying will he evolve into then? Truly worthy of the title tyrant. Damn, my neck feels cold and my head's buzzing watching this. I can endure corrosion, but lightning strikes I can't withstand. Old Wang, it's done. You brat, scared me half to death. Don't expect my big brother to be this awesome. Repay kindness with enmity, huh? I hit the dog, and you hit me. Sorry, I actually knew you might be a foreigner. Military orders are like mountains, so I dragged you in. What's this? After 3 years you treat me like a stranger. Don't I know you? Fong Yi, thank you for your help. Don't mention it, just take it as me saving my friend. Forgot to introduce, I'm Ji Lon, in charge of guarding Forbidden Zone 019. You saved 019, so I hope you do leave some contact info. No problem. Seeing an officer salute my childhood friend, what kind of feeling is that? Fong Yi, your strength surpasses many forerunners specially recruited by the army. So, I truly want to invite you to join the Xia Nation's army. Even more shocking is, his realm should be Ghost Act stage, 3 stars, yet he has already reached or rather far surpassed the level of a spirit-forming venerable. Officer G, you mean you think you're unworthy to invite me? Yes, I believe there's nothing to deny or be ashamed of in that. This time we were also acting on higher UPS orders, just to understand you, not to drag you into this anomaly. I believe they will come to invite you personally. Haha, it's not that serious. Actually, I respect you all a lot. Not everyone has the courage to sacrifice themselves to protect others. Just now, you all, how should I say, it touched me a bit. Thank you. So, if anything troublesome happens in the future, you can call me to help. Of course, there's one condition, that it doesn't interfere with my cultivation, doesn't restrict me. Time's about up, I should take my leave. Alright, Wang Liang and I still need to handle the mutant dog's corpse. I'll send someone to escort you back. Now I understand the role of the military. The army is stationed in spiritually dense, dangerous zones, on one hand to train in abundant energy to ensure priority combat strength, on the other, to draw a defensive line between ordinary people and anomalies. Wang Liang, your friend can't be described as just not simple anymore. What we saw today is only the tip of the iceberg of his strength. Yet that's already enough to leave us far behind. A forerunner reaching this level so quickly shows he has unprecedented perception. Officer, since that's the case, can't we give him a better treatment? If you think you're not suitable to recruit him, then let me, his childhood friend, go. Enough, Brett, hurry up and help me clean the field. Yes. Although my identity was exposed this time, I didn't display any power besides lightning. And judging by their attitude, maybe that's not a bad thing. At least I've learned this lightning attribute is extremely rare, perhaps even unique, and with its restraint over darkness, the military greatly desires it. To win me over, they won't suppress or threaten me, instead they'll give me influence, the fastest path to power, and most advanced channels of information. Also, I now understand the division of functions between the Army and the Spiritual Energy Association. The Army are the Night Watchers, the Sword in the Shadows, the nation's shield. The Spiritual Energy Association handles the gaps, cleaning up the fish that slip through in the cities, ensuring civilian stability as much as possible. The authorities protect ordinary people with forbidden zones, while also signaling the coming revival of spiritual energy twofold strategy. They're also buying ordinary people precious time, so they won't be destroyed and displaced by anomalies right from the start. Truly worthy of being a spiritually rich forbidden zone, even subduing desolation power didn't make me feel close to breaking through. But after just staying here for a while, I feel spiritual energy overflowing in my body. A sign of imminent breakthrough. I wonder if my cousin has returned yet. Otherwise, I could let him taste whether my cooking has improved. What the heck this is? The fluctuation of advancing within Ghost AXE stage. No, that's wrong, this terrifying aura. Could it be a foreigner is about to break through the spirit-forming stage? It moved. Wait, this isn't Ghost Sada realm, this energy is spirit creation realm. Such a powerful pioneer right by my side. Warning: anomaly value has reached 99. Spirit power fluctuation magnetic field located 5 kilometers southeast of the city. What's going on? All units emergency head to the target district. Such a powerful anomaly, how could it have gone undetected, unlit now? Has a new spirit creation realm pioneer appeared? Or is this the prelude to great disaster? Immediately request headquarters support. Aside from large-scale destructive weapons, deploy all cutting-edge equipment and resources. Major Han. The alert is lifted. Anomaly eliminated. IT was a pioneer breakthrough. I actually broke through just like that. Other than feeling lighter, there doesn't seem to be much difference. Wang Liang is right. That's why I've been cautious of the military and the Spirit Chi Association. Being too flashy doesn't always bring good results. That's why I've kept my Sun Flame attribute and Scarlet Flame sword skill hidden. I'm back. Cousin, have you eaten? I brought food for you. Thanks. Leave it there, I'll get it later. My cousin, upright character, no bad habits, only flaw is laziness. Loves lying around at home, doesn't even attend college, always glued to his phone, though whether he goes or not may not matter in the future. While having to hide our identity from ordinary people. Yet my cousin lives so carefree. The pioneers who noticed the anomaly will spread word quickly. Never mind, when the time comes, I'll protect my cousin. Consider it thanks for letting me stay. Last time was high heat, this time fire again, sun attribute. From the video, the fire spread fast, flames rose fierce. All trees and flower beds around the playground burned to ash, now sealed off. Wonder how this sun attribute case will differ. If I want to check in person, I'll need to contact her. I heard the university caught fire, couldn't be put out. Is it true? Were there any casualties? Why isn't this on the news? Who are those two, walking in like big shots? We're locked out, how did they just walk in? Burned like this is this heavenly fire. Heavenly fire. Yes, that's the official name. No warning, suddenly ignites, impossible to extinguish, only stops once it devours everything it wants. Fitting, isn't it? Fong Yi, I'm going to the principal's office. You wait here or come with me. Go ahead, I'll stay here. The scorched ground is already cold, no trace of heavenly fire's energy left. Then of course IT can't be collected. Seems I thought too simply. Fong Wai. Chu Qingli. It's really you? Why are you here? Fong Yi? Isn't that the ex-boyfriend you said only got into a junior college? Bro, I get it. Maybe you still have feelings for Qingli. But reality is clear, let it go. Feelings? For her. Probably another poor sap chasing the school beauty. Never seen him, he's not from our school, right? Why let outsiders in again? So annoying, clinging like this. Do you know how many guys better than you are chasing her? You don't even rank. Go back. This isn't a place you can come to. Didn't he say I'd regret breaking up? What's he doing here now? He looked nothing but hypocrite. Fong Yi, is this your friend? High school classmate, not really a friend. I see, just a classmate. Such strong presence. Who is this woman? Why does she know Fong Yi? I just spoke with the principal. The heavenly fire situation is worse than we thought. Hard to explain clearly now. For now, you are a military-appointed special advisor, so you must come too. No problem. Everyone clear out. The playground is OFF limits. No one may approach. The principal is always swamped, rarely seen. They say even the vice principal can't meet him easily. And some say he's never been seen smiling once. Did he come because of that woman and Fong Yi? The principal appeared. Could he be here to arrest those two intruders? Hello, you must be Advisor Fong, introduced by Commander G. Recently I've been overwhelmed by the anomalies at school, worried students might get harmed by the fires. Please handle the playground incident. Unrelated people, step back. No watching. Must be some special status, no wonder he got in. Look at this reception. Who just said he was Chu Qingli's pursuer or ex-boyfriend? Didn't you see? The whole time, this young man never even acknowledged Chu, the school beauty. After the golden sun at the college's north gate dissipated, I thought things were mostly over. Then, a few nights ago, a playground suddenly caught fire. Even the fire trucks couldn't put it out. Luckily there were no students at night, and we cordoned off the scene in time. But when anomalies kept happening one after another, I personally saw flames fall from the sky, crimson fire hovering inexplicably in midair. Fortunately, the fires at the later playgrounds were extinguished, except for this one. That choking, burnt smell. This basketball hoop, was this the original ignition point? Correct. Only the fire here has never gone out. What is this device for? Think of it as a basic anomalous spirit power detector. If the threshold exceeds 10, ordinary people must be quarantined. Ordinary lives are fragile. Anomalies above 10 could mean certain disaster for them. It's that high. This is bad. The threshold is too high. If it keeps rising, IT could affect not just Qingqing University but the entire city. Their spirit power must be pure. Their cultivation must be solid. What are you doing, Advisor Fong? IT5 risen again. A threshold of 110 already qualifies as an S-level anomaly. He went in. What do we do now? How can he dare rush in alone? Even if he's the strongest warlord in the restricted zone right now. Last time, my yang attribute shielded me from thunder. This heavenly fire should be stoppable too. So I need to get as close as possible to the primordial flame, then. Detected intense heavenly fire attribute fluctuations. Ha ha ha, as expected of heavenly fire, even wilder and stronger than the power of death's desolation. But I'll absorb you no matter what. You have obtained the heavenly fire attribute technique, 9-dragon heavenly fire sealing technique. The 9 dragons heavenly fire purges evil and seals all wickedness. The technique you composed requires no training and is already unlocked. Nine-dragon heavenly fire sealing technique. The aura of a seal. I once saw senior military pioneers seal a restricted area. Their method wasn't the same as Fong Yi's, but the aura of sealing was strikingly similar. I've temporarily sealed the heavenly fire here. Do not unseal the playground, do not renovate it, and do not allow anyone near. This way, at least the heavenly fire won't spread further. Don't worry, the playground will remain sealed. Besides, the school has plenty of them. Qingbei really is extravagant 7 or 8 playgrounds. Ha ha ha, advisor, you're quite the joker. If you need anything. Principal, I still have something to discuss with Advisor Fong. No problem, please go ahead. What's the matter? Fong Yi, you sure know how to hide yourself. Oh, nothing special, this heavenly fire was just fierce, hard to deal with. Don't play dumb. You know I'm talking about you hiding your talent and cultivation. Still, it's normal for pioneers to keep secrets, especially ones as strong as you. Fong Yi, though I have no right to demand anything, I hope you'll hear me out. At this critical time of upheaval, Xian Nation desperately needs top-tier talents like you. Think of it this way, when spirit energy fully revives, you'll be the equivalent of nuclear deterrence. So whether it's the military restricted zones or the Spirit Chi Association, they'll all compete to recruit you. It wouldn't surprise me if foreign powers tried to lure you with generous offers. Of course, I won't deny I have my own motives. If you joined the military, our restricted zone would gain a powerful ally. So I suggest you start considering it now, so you won't be undecided when the time comes. I'm curious. Why do both you and Wang Liang think I don't belong in your restricted zone, even that I'm unworthy? That's because of that legendary military district. They're so powerful it's almost unnatural. So I thought you'd be more interested in them. Oh? A top-tier unit. Naturally. But I haven't really met them myself. I've only heard they've been very busy lately. The nation's top military divisions are so busy that officers in other districts only hear rumors. Anyway, enough talk. Let's go. The principal said he'd treat us to Qingqing University's cafeteria. It seems they're facing significant trouble as well. This suggests there are terrifying anomalies far beyond the power of current pioneers. From G-Land's tone, those pioneers must be spirit-creating realm like me, maybe even stronger. The day of spirit energy's revival is truly getting close. I'm still not prepared enough. How can I maximize the heavenly fire attribute I gathered on the playground earlier? Like an endless wildfire, perfect for wiping out those endlessly reproducing anomalies. It's a perfect match with my Scarlet Fire Sword technique. Extra enchantments never hurt, the more, the better. This is nothing unusual appeared at the back mountain. To know I'd be cultivating and experimenting at the back mountain. This mountain is dangerous, do not climb. The only ones who should know my habits are the Aura Association. Did they just give me this whole area to experiment in? If that's the case, then I'll just accept IT. Wait, some vermin snuck in this back mountain. This aura is exactly the same as what I encountered in the factory before, just not as strong. Now that it has gained some intelligence, it's actually weighing my strength before deciding whether to attack. This never-ending heavenly fire paired with my scarlet flame blade art, just what effect will it have? I'll test my blade on you. Good, this fire energy is double, no, more than double the original Scarlet Flame blade art. And this energy doesn't affect me at all. Then, let's chase after that vermin. Folks, I swear I'm not a fraud, I've always been super lucky since I was a kid, you get it. Even though this is my first day streaming, the material just comes to me. I caught it on film. Someone is standing in the fire. It must be an immortal saving people. Qingliu, come see, an immortal came down to save people. Real cultivators exist. The heavenly fire is real too. Don't believe that. Online stuff like this is all acting and effects. See, I told you it was real. So handsome. Qingliu. That video is definitely fake. All special effects. Impossible, it absolutely can't be him, just looks a little like him. If it were really him, he'd have been burned to ash long ago. Doesn't this person look familiar? Like the forerunner who saved us from the vines. I think so too, and I just learned recently, a great master who broke through the spirit realm lives near me. Could those two be the same person? Old Lee. Look, could he be Fong? He looks a lot stronger again. Damn, that blade stance is identical. We really did hug the right thigh back then. The city's crisis is growing, and we lack enough forerunners. They say the military already had deep talks with Fong Yi, Xiao Su. I believe he'll help us to rise to spirit creation realm in such a short time. What kind of monster is this? Even anomalies would tremble thrice at the sight of him. And how many high-level attributes does he even have? 3, or more than 3, with potential this strong. Our deterrence is nothing but clowning around. Recruiting him is the only way. You mean, the higher UPS have decided to go personally? Decided, but the leaders don't seem ready to lower themselves to approach Fong Yi. After all, previous top forerunners all came from within the military. Check what Fong Yi still lacks. Newly developed weapons and equipment, suitable cultivation. Also, deal with this live stream and leaked video. The entire spiritual community of Xia Nation is focused on him now. This kid really makes one look forward to his next moves. Teacher, it seems Xia Nation has a new hope. With someone this strong appearing, your chances of waking have increased again. Yesterday's uproar, who'd have thought a streamer actually sneaked into the back mountain to live stream? Bold enough, just for some clout. But now the video is wiped from the internet, and the stream account banned. Probably handled by the military or the Aura Association. Wait, Lenny didn't come back all night, and didn't message me. What's going on? Even if it's a mission. This doesn't feel right. That girl isn't usually this unreliable. The number you have dialed is out of service. This is bad. I've got to find her. Billy, how long have we been trapped here? Can you roughly tell? I think it's about 10 hours. Lost count. Sorry I dragged you into this. At first I thought it was just ordinary shadow phantoms. Enough, stop apologizing in the end. I'm just not strong enough. Remember, stay alert. Save your strength. If only I could be like that great powerhouse. These are people who were trapped to death here. Now they've become those abnormal walking corpses toying with US, trying to assimilate US too. Not only are our attacks completely useless against this black mist, but our spiritual energy is being drained. It's like it wants to wait until we've exhausted all our spiritual power. Is he playing with US like Rat's game? Die, you damn thing. That thing is starting to become anxious. Don't let your guard down. I can't hear Billy's voice anymore. Of course we've all been swallowed by darkness. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have made decisions on my own, too overconfident, thinking the two of us alone could finish this mission. Well, the path of cultivation has always been full of danger. I had thought maybe one day I'd vanish in some nameless corner. Just what will the world be like then? What roles will the pioneers hidden in the earth play? The magnificent tide after the revival of spiritual energy, I might never see it again. It really is cousin. He saved me. He's not an ordinary person after all. Careful. The anomaly's body is behind you. Perfect. Let me test how these heavenly fireworks against dark attributes. Have we already died? Holy crap, what's this sea of flames? Did we go to hell with the anomaly? Calm down, look closely, we're still alive. We are still alive? Wait, you are. Taken care of, I haven't had breakfast yet. It's you, isn't it? Back in Manhwa town, with those death vines. You saved us. That easy to recognize me. Wait, you are saying the fire attribute powerhouse who saved us before was cousin? My God. That super big shot is your cousin? Didn't you say your cousin was mediocre? This is the life-saving benefactor who, with one strike cut down the wasteland, broke through Uncle Ghost Axe's defense, and even caught Sister Jialan's attention. So cousin is that high-level fire attribute powerhouse, but just now, cousin clearly used extremely pure lightning attributes to wipe out the black mist. That thunder and fire aura far surpassed my abilities. A super genius with dual high-level attributes. Wait, then that god who broke through to the spirit creation realm in our neighborhood's domain, that was cousin. I have something to ask you. You know this dark attribute anomaly isn't like ordinary ones, right? Why were only you two here? Where are your teammates? Well, Mao seems to have gotten seriously ill. He used to keep missions secret from his family, but now that he's locked in, of course he can't come. Uncle apparently had a tougher mission, and the others, we're not always all together. Yeah, this time I underestimated it. I thought breaking through to Ghost AXE was nothing. I remember now, these teammates all have their own agendas. Looks like this squad won't last much longer. My cousin has always been sharp, she probably sensed it too. Cousin, since you and your friend now know my identity, and I trust you both, how about we form a team? But this must not be leaked. Really? That's amazing. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. I'm so lucky thanks to ye. Yeah, with a pioneer as strong as cousin, he must have noticed long ago I was one too, silently protecting me. Turns out, on this lonely cultivation path, having a dependable relative who helps without calculation, it's such a joyful thing. Great. Thanks, cousin. I'll fry 2 extra eggs for you at dinner. Sister Jialan just posted a new mission. Extreme Dark Zone mission notice. Think carefully before signing up. Dark attribute? Do you know this extreme dark zone? Yeah, it's located at the dark attribute border area strictly forbidden by Xia Nation. And most anomalies in the city now are seeping from there. The authorities haven't been able to explore it deeply. It said there were very serious accidents inside. I see, then we should try ask her about the task details? Will she reply? No, Sister Jialan is mysterious. Never says more than a few words. Since the extreme dark zone is under strict guard by Xia Nation and has claimed many lives, yet Jialan can assign missions there. Maybe she's military or high-ranking in the association. Sister Jialan, I want to sign up. What exactly do we need to do? This mission is to collect lost marsh flowers. The reward this time is richer, but Dark Zone is more dangerous. What's with Sister Jialan? She actually replied in detail. That's IT, depends on whether that person is willing. What? If you have strong and reliable pioneers. That's way too blunt. Might as well have said, I know you, I know pioneers like you will be interested. Do you dare come? Cousin, looks like she's hinting at me. Interesting. This extreme dark zone, I really do want to check it out. Sister Lon, their squad this. It's fine, if he is a pioneer worthy of Xiagua's trust, he will come. But if he doesn't come, then wouldn't this batch of pioneers? If he doesn't come, that means fate isn't ready yet. Do you both also think that the mission to gather the losing tempering flower was designed just to deliberately send strong pioneers to die in dangerous places? Sister Lon, we. Taking on a task like the losing tempering flower, a 9 deaths 1 life kind of mission, its true purpose is exactly the opposite of what it looks like. This is the inevitable path to reserve Xiagua's strength. Only by obtaining the losing tempering flower can we save more and more pioneers. Whether it's the future backbone of Xiagua, or those who have already gone ahead, life and death uncertain, the top core combat power. No matter what, we must gather more losing tempering flowers. As the only pioneer of Xiagua who has reached the Vidra realm, the teacher must be healed and awakened with the losing tempering flower. The existence of a Vidra realm powerhouse, after the revival of spiritual energy, is no less valuable than nuclear weapons today. Therefore, even if it means sacrificing a few grains, a few squads, or even more pioneers, IT is worth IT. The mission is important, but so is your body. My body is important. Yes, IT truly is, because my life was returned by my teammates. Sorry, I shouldn't have snapped at you. Sister Lon, it's my slip of the tongue. Did your headache flare up again? It's fine, not time to take medicine yet. I just wanted forget it, it's all in the past. Sword Bearer Squad, evaluate immediately. Little Lon, the mission for the losing tempering flower, we can only leave it to you. No. I won't leave. Captain. Our attributes, we hope you can make use of them. You must make it back alive. They gave me their spiritual power, but they don't know if it's polluted by blood, or if the losing tempering flower is not plucked whole, it's useless. How many more kilometers do we have to go? Hey, big sissy, you're all so strong, can't you fly a bit of the way? Spiritual energy hasn't yet become abundant enough for the human body to fly freely, even pioneers can't. Up ahead is the extreme darkness zone, shrouded by dark attributes. Even with layers of checkpoints blocking it, you can still feel that unpleasant aura. Such a disgusting presence 100 times more terrifying than the anomaly we met last night. No, 1,000 times. Steady, we're already here. Not bad, look ahead. Didn't expect so many pioneers to come. Yes, I think it's not just for the so-called rich rewards, just like what Billy and I encountered. The dark attribute is troublesome, murderous, and full of hostility toward humans. But now, in the city, there have already been more than one outbreak of riots caused by dark attribute anomalies. Exactly. I once faced dark attribute anomalies twice. One was a mutated rabbit beast more like a giant rodent than a wild hare. And there was a great snake that lurked in the candlelit night and the factory. Their minds were sharper than the newly mutated rabbit beasts. Able to cooperate to make encirclement and kill traps, the spiritual association members were nearly wiped out. Most importantly, as he said, the anomalies are unbelievably cunning. They seem to be deliberately avoiding the city border military defenses. So, we must go there. Holy crap! He came too? And brought 2 girls. Boss, are you okay? Please don't find me. Please don't find me. Hey, you Team Sue, right? It's you. You actually came to the extreme darkness zone too. That's really great news. Big shot. Who's this girl? Could she be E's sister-in-law? What a huge misunderstanding. Of course not. She's my errand runner, Spiritual Association's Captain Sue. Why do I find that even more grating? A bunch of brats with no shame, boasting so loudly. These pioneers nowadays are getting younger and younger, no manners at all, they don't even greet their elders. Still messing around, not even looking at where this place is. Hey, my temper's bad, do you know these few are actually. Uncle, mind your own business, someone might get scared to death any moment. The car's here, then let's see. This is Sister Garen. It really is her. Wow, who exactly is she? Such a big production. Probably the identity that came to open the gate for U.S. We can go in now. One special reminder, the withered bloom you collect must be whole and untainted by human blood. If IT doesn't meet the requirements, no reward will be given. If there are no questions, you may begin. Damn it, he won't go himself, just sends US in to die, and not even death compensation. What kind of attitude is that? Old dang, stop talking, if we die, they'll just report US missing. The officials would inexplicably pay a huge sum to your family? Doesn't that basically admit they killed US? That middle-aged man should be the same as you, a spirit-forging realm 1-star. Besides him, among those who stay silent, there seem to be several strong ones too, though they may have hidden their aura. It's hard to tell. Looks like this mission is tough. They've actually gathered so many elite pioneer squads. Wait, that man just now was also spirit forging. I thought his aura didn't seem that strong. Sister Lon, the anomalies involved in this mission range in difficulty from B class up to S class. Good, head to the monitors, I've prepared everything, don't worry. Stay close, the darkness attribute here will obscure vision. If we don't move together, we'll soon scatter and lose direction. Sorry, I really can't hold it in about to puke. It's fine, that's just the stench of rotting corpses mixed with brain fluid. You're not the only one nauseated. It's normal. Look, even those guys up ahead at about your level are retching like crazy too. The darkness attribute naturally restrains pioneers. You can think of it as a kind of pollution. And in the extreme dark zone, the anomalies are extremely active. Based on known classifications of anomalies, B-class anomalies equal to Axe-realm pioneers, their damage range is controllable. A-class anomalies equal to spirit-forging realm, often found where aura riots or gathers like here. S-class anomalies rival Vajra realm or higher, nearly always at cataclysmic scale. But note within the extreme dark zone, darkness attribute anomalies gain an additional boost. I didn't know that, first time hearing it. I understand. Captain Sue, are you all okay? Yeah, haven't you been polluted? Haha, you're overthinking. My squad and I often handle similar cases. We're used to the stench. And recently pushed himself hard, mutating his water attribute into ice attribute. Since we're the same level, Captain Sue, don't you feel the same as me? The moment I entered this black mist, my aura dropped drastically worse than on the last mission. Yes. Many masters have perished here, even military elites above spirit forging 1-star. We must be cautious. Right, the silhouettes ahead are already fading. Let's close in further. We're here, let's not waste more energy. From now on, conserve strength and speak less. Everyone focuses your aura. Don't let the black mist seize an opening. Since entering, my body hasn't felt too unwell. Seems the enchanted. Reinforced sun and lightning attributes both repel the darkness, or perhaps, now that I've advanced to spirit forging realm, my aura works more strongly. Ha! So, the extreme dark zone's anomalies are only this much. Brothers, we must seize that withered bloom. Let these youngsters see what true strength is. Well done, older brother. Well, still just a child. This feeling, the nausea and chilling corrosion vanish, replaced by warmth like winter sunlight. Truly the might of spirit forging realm. Fire attribute feels so warm, rare, and advanced indeed. Since reaching Axe realm 3-star, I've deepened my sense of attributes. My wood and grass attribute excels at absorbing the aura of dewdrops. Captain Sue's water mutated into ice, also uncommon. Not fire. It's sun attribute. My fault for not explaining sooner. The one who quelled the fire at Chingching University's North Gate and Stadium, that was me. But those two anomalies were different. Sun and heavenly fire attributes differ slightly. You're just admitting it like that. So, you now have 3 rare high tier. Actually, I also have a desolation attribute, but the tree that stands tall in the forest is the first to be felled, best to keep some cards hidden. Almighty cousin, I swear once we get out, I'll never tease you again. Your sun attribute. Could you warm me up a little too? Fine, I'll warm you for a day. What are you two doing, patting each other like that? Captain Sue, why don't your squad try it too? Then what are you waiting for? Please, mighty one. Alert, an anomaly approaches. What's that? Billy, in front of you. Careful, it's an A-class anomaly. This level of difficulty. It vanished. Let me handle this, move aside. For now we're safe, this wave of anomalies has already dissipated. Don't be fooled by all those eyes, there are only two. I just didn't expect the anomalies here to have evolved to the point of mimicking human speech. Maybe after eating so many people, they learned IT. Even the weakest among this group have already been nourished by the extreme dark zone into A-class. In just one strike, 2 A-class phantom beasts were crushed. Even for me, I'd need to trade several rounds with them at least. I believe the anomalies might disguise themselves and sneak into our ranks, striking again when we let down our guard. Such terrifying oppressive aura, it stronger than cat demons or zombies, even brushing against it could burn me to death. Is this the suppression of realms? Feels like I can't even breathe. Listen, doesn't it sound like ocean waves ahead? Run. Stop fighting, this thing is way too sinister. Help! Damn it, ghosts. This is the very thing that even that legendary unit suffered heavy losses against. It's the Dark Tide. Help, somebody help me. What the hell is this Dark Tide? Just because the regular army couldn't handle it, does that mean I can't either? Idiots. Everything here belongs to me. Damn it, know something's wrong. The anomalies here. They're not just A rank, not even just S rank. I can't let them catch me. The darkness 1S suffocating, are they all beyond saving? Can we still get out of here alive? Captain Sue, what is the Dark Tide? The Dark Tide, it's the pinnacle of dark attribute power. A corrosive force that devours everything, even the anomalies caught within. But our plan should have avoided the tide's day. So this is the Dark Tide? I've only read about it on forums. They say it's enough power to erase an entire city-state. Cousin, should we retreat for now? Don't panic. This spirit barrier restrains dark energy. Combine your strength to reinforce the barrier. It'll protect you long enough to survive the surge. What are you thinking? The Dark Tide is condensed dark attribute itself. With our strength, it's impossible to stop. 5-0, what if it's condensed? I'll just destroy IT. Did I hear that right? He's going to destroy the Dark Tide. This is just as I thought. These anomalies, rather than saying they're just A-rank creatures, evolved under dark energy's control. They're more like fused, upgraded composites. From B rank to A rank, from A rank to S rank in the overall level of these Dark Tide anomalies. No wonder they can casually swallow a top-tier spirit-shaping realm pioneer. Wait, this looks familiar. Isn't that the guy from earlier? Hey, still alive in there. His foundation in the spirit-shaping realm may not be as firm as mine, but he's still a genuine cultivator of that realm. He's got a sliver of hope left. Good, he can still be saved, though barely. Is that the special trait of anomalies above S rank? Attribute 2 unique extraction failed. Even at the spirit-shaping realm, I still can't extract dark energy. As expected, the dark attribute is far more unusual than the others. If I can't fully erase it, and I can't absorb it outright, then I'll just have to find another way. Too bad I didn't bring my little white flower. With its desolation power, I could have fought darkness on equal footing. Oh, right. There's something right in front of me. Captain Sue, have you ever seen anything like this before? My knowledge is limited. I've never seen this. The dark tide frozen still. And what's going on with the barrier? Strange, but here, in this eerie place, my cousin's been inside so long. What if something happens to him? His barrier's still up, just flickering a little. We'll reinforce it with our spirit power. A spirit-shaping realm cultivator who wields multiple insane attributes. I suspect his true strength might already rival a 3-star spirit-shaping expert. We in the Ghost Axe realm can't possibly step in to save someone like that. Captain Sue, your humor kills me. Really? My teammates say the same. That's your cousin. That technique. Heavenly flame. Sealing power. Did he just seal the dark tide? We're safe for now, lucky break. Two found someone alive. What should we do with him? Cousin, you're okay. Thank goodness. Leave that guy to my squad, boss. You sealed a high-level dark attribute. Why don't you look happy? Because it's only a temporary seal. The dark attribute here is overflowing. We have to move fast before the seal fades. We need to collect the lost tempering flower. Got it. We'll take this person back to the Spirit Association for treatment. Not even a shred of clothing or bone. Other than this one person, everyone else was devoured by the dark attribute. No matter their cultivation level. They were all alive just moments ago, and now they're gone. Maybe I'm cold-blooded, but honestly, I'm glad I didn't see them die with my own eyes. E and Billy, go on ahead with Captain Sue. The real danger now is still this black pool. I'll cover the rear. Detected intense dark attribute fluctuation again. Detection complete. Initiating ultimate computational process, compiling. Compilation successful. You have acquired a dark attribute technique. Effect, boundless dark realm. Creates a sealed misty dark space. Within it, spiritual energy is eroded by the dark attribute, drastically weakening existing power. A dark realm? A special domain. The corrosive effect of the dark attribute will drain my opponent's spiritual power and gradually cut off their energy supply, and if I combine it with my other attribute techniques, wouldn't that stack into an even stronger weakening effect? Boss, don't you feel like the black mist is reforming? This spiritual fluctuation he's breaking through again. But nothing major just happened to trigger it. No way did he absorb the dark tide's power, the one officially rated S level, with no upper limit. In the early warning period of spiritual resurgence, every pioneer knows the dark attribute is the most terrifying of all. It's a power born from the negative emotions and hidden malice within all living beings. That's why absorbing dark attributes is strictly forbidden by the authorities. The officials tried researching ways to purify and refine the dark attribute. But the price was catastrophic. That's why dark attribute anomalies were listed separately. Their levels range from O to S, but even a mere D class can torment a pioneer who's just stepped into the ghost carving stage. Let alone the dark tide, which is confirmed to have an S-class anomaly. Back before dark attributes were banned, some pioneers tried to absorb them and went mad from the backlash. His skin rotted, his mind snapped, and he's still in an asylum to this day. Come out, you've been watching US for a while. If I'm not mistaken, Fong Yi, you were the one who sealed the dark tide. And just now, what were you doing? Absorbing dark attributes. Yes. He admitted it. Sister Garan? What are you doing? If I remember right, Fong Yi is the top target your military wants to recruit, isn't he? Our Spirit Association tried to recruit him first, but you cut US off. What's your game? Strange, wasn't our mission to find the lost tempering flower? Lady, you were desperate to finish the mission, but now you seem upset we didn't all die here. Sister Garan, we've always trusted you. But if you came, why didn't you act? If IT weren't for Fong Yi, we'd be wiped out by now. Relax. Looks like your teammates really like you. Congratulations, you passed. Passed what? Exactly. So you came here to test me. More or less. With talent and power like yours, I didn't want to rely on cold reports. I wanted to see for myself what kind of person you are. And to answer your earlier question why I didn't intervene. Because pioneers can only abide by the rules of the spiritual resurgence world. We're all the same. That's the fate of pioneers. Life or death, fortune or disaster, all can change in an instant. But you're lucky. You have someone powerful and trustworthy to protect you. Haven't you noticed? Nothing's attacked you this whole time. That's because they're genuinely intimidated by Fong Yi's sealing of the dark tide. The dark tide itself is like that, bullying the weak, fearing the strong. Come on, I'll take you to the lost tempering flower. I know this place better than you. This woman, she seems a little unhinged. Her squad also encountered the dark tide before. But she was the only one who came out alive. So that's IT, because of her position, her absolute obedience to missions and rules, and the sacrifices of her teammates, she developed a kind of post-battle self-destructive tendency. And yet, some belief is still keeping her going. Seeing me seal the dark tide just pushed her over the edge. Forget it, Ili and Xiao Su, let's cut her some slack. Yeah. Her spiritual barrier is badly compromised. She's at least soul creation stage, 2 stars. But her barrier's dropped at least 2 levels. That means she's badly hurt. Thanks, but my injury doesn't matter. We're here. This is the mass graveyard. Look, there's the lost tempering flower. Finally, I've found you again. Something's wrong. Hey, snap out of IT.